Okay, I'm going to take some quick video here for you. I am Aaron at Auto World, and this is your new truck. We'll start at the beginning here. Everybody's favorite part. Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, I do have to walk back 20 feet just so you can get that whole front grille in there. Got a nice, beautiful light bar put into the front bumper. Got the updated emblems, which look great on this, by the way. Fog lights, get a good idea of what the tires look like. And coming over across here, once again, updated. There's your B20. Them big old huge power tow mirrors that are heated. And then coming across the body, nice and simple. An absolutely gorgeous truck. Pop the fuel door open. Over to the wheels, back up to the tires once again. Plenty of tread. If you can't run those out, I don't know what can. So this is what I was talking about. There's just a little bit, and it needs some rust proof. And with a little rust proofing, she'll be absolutely mint. Get over here, getting into the rear bumper. If you're looking for an absolutely perfect truck, this is not an absolutely perfect truck, but this is an absolutely amazing driver with all the work that we've put into it. There's your tailgate with step. Ready to do some heavy hauling all the time. Get a little picture underneath. I don't know how well that's going to come through with the sun. I'll try to get this one a little farther out for you guys. Absolutely devilish platinum. This side, not quite. I mean, it's kind of hard not to say that there's some rust on here. There's some rust on here. She came from Canada. And back to the beginning. So I'm gonna run over here real quick, pop the hood, give you a quick peek inside. Boom. Absolutely gorgeous interior. Let's get the hood popped. And I'm gonna pause the video because it takes two hands to open this. And we're back. Just take your time and really drink this in. She is an absolute monster. With the work we've done, she has all the power that you could possibly want. Taking a little extra time here. And then we'll move on to the interior. So I'm 6'1", and this truck comes up to the top of my knee. So that's a good couple of feet. Even I have to use the handbar to jump in. But as you can see, we've got power seats. They are heated and cooled. Absolutely gorgeous leather. Air ride suspension in the rear that does work. Whoop. And let's get you a startup. Lock, close are done. I love the little graphic when it comes up. I think that's awesome. that's really because it's mainly been idling. That's the only reason why it's at 10.2, because that's definitely not what this truck would get. Getting into your off-road so you can see your camber, your angle, almost like an altimeter, which is pretty cool. Into your settings, obviously the My Key settings, which is pretty nice actually, so that way you can limit what happens with the truck in case you have someone else driving it. And back to gauge mode. There's your compass. Give you a light rev. She's an absolute runner. I love this truck way more than I should. I have something similar in Chevy, but it's not diesel, and nor does it sit this high. But there's your heated and cooled seats with heated wheel. Going down, trailer brake, everybody knows about that. Got your four-wheel drive, shift in progress, shift back out. Go over here, obviously you've got your 12-volt port, another 12-volt port. Drop in here. I do have book, door panel, the other seat. The other seat is really clean. I'm sorry the lighting in here is terrible. We'll try and get the best pictures we can. I apologize. The platinum stitching, which makes all the difference in the world, honestly. And let's go up and slide this bad boy. There you go. Top's open, beautiful day. Close her back up. Give her a little tilt. Bring that back. There we go. And now the back window. Close her back up. Obviously the seats in the back don't look like they've really ever been used. And then into the locking center console, which is nice. Pull the trays out. You also have another 12-volt port here. Put the tray back in. It looks pretty nice. And then tissue holder for all the Chevy guys that you blow out of the water. Obviously to hold your cards, so that way you can make some business. A couple pen holders, which I thought was kind of neat. Obviously your traction control. Literally ice cold air. Like this truck will freeze you out completely. And I like across the steering wheel the little carbon fiber accents that they put on here. That's very cool. And then the updated emblem in the center, which is nice. So she's got also your touch for the garage and your spare taco holder for the person who has 3 tacos in only 2 hands, or your sunglasses if you want to be lame. You've got sliding visors. Lights, camera, action. Whoop. Sorry, I know that wasn't the best angle. Just trying to show her off. Nice big deep pockets right here, so that way you can store all of your business contacts. I don't know what I'd use that for. Fishing lures, maybe some ammo if I ever went hunting or shooting again. Obviously we got working windshield wipers. And one of my favorite features, power tow mirrors. Run those big guys out. and back in. All done. Up here you've got 2 seat settings for your chairs, so that way you and your partner don't argue about where the seat's supposed to be at. You guys can argue about who's going to drive it. Drop in over here. Let's get into, once again, Ford and their forward thinking, making sure they have lockable storage. Sorry, this requires 2 hands. Pop up. Drop that back down, and if I can get my hands on this, to drop the seat down, and you can see the subwoofer, and there's a little bit of storage in your tools back here. Plush latch system for the kids. Get that back there. I don't know if it's necessary, but I know I like it. That's always nice. And we'll get over to the other side of the truck real quick. Pop the door open. Again, lift the seat up. Lockable storage on this side. The all-weather Husky liners are nice because they're keeping the carpet absolutely beautiful. Get to the back of the seat. The seat back pockets are good, nice and stiff. You have a unused, at least it felt like it, there is a house plug port, so that way you can run laptop or charging. You have cooling for your back passengers also. The greatest accessory known to man, cup holders. And we'll move over to this seat, see if I can get this one to drop down too. Boop, there you go. And there is the rest of your electronics, and there's your jack. Get that back. And then we'll go over to the last spot here. Again, fully power seats. And now we can get a better look at the leather in a more upright position. It really is a pretty truck, and I really am gonna hate to see it go. Getting down into showing off the rockers and the undercarriage. This is surface right here. In fact, it might be dirt mostly. Almost feels like red dirt. That's actual surface also right there. So maybe it's a little mix. It does look like there's a spot there. So she's not rusted out or anything like that. It's actually really clean. Just a really nice truck. We'll pop this door open and get the bottom side over here so you can see just right at the seam there. There's a little bit. And then we'll go back to the other side. Bottoms of the doors, they're nice and clean. They have a coat on them. They're coated, so those are good. Get a little suspension shot. She's tall. Another suspension shot. And then back to the driver's side. Almost identical. Nothing a little rust proof and undercoating wouldn't handle. Nothing crazy. It's not like the truck's falling apart. And at this point, I would say this concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it.